Hi guys, welcome back again to my TikTok YouTube channel. Yes. So I'm gonna come and give you guys some harsh truth. Alright? Harsh truth. Now, I have been in my relationship for a long time. It's been years. Over like around 8 years. Well, it's not what I came to talk about. I'm just going to relay that information. Right? So a lot of people be like, you're together for long. You're together for long. I wanna have that. I wanna be like this. Sweetie. A lot of women tend to be in relationships, right? And the type of men that they associate themselves with as well has a factor in it. And a lot of them tend to give up easily, right? So, first of all, in order for you to be in a long-term relationship, it's going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take love, trust, and accountability of your actions in order for you to get to that point. Don't think because someone been in a relationship for how long doesn't mean that they don't have issues. These two people were willing to work out their issues. More than likely. For most couples that are to get along, they have tried to work out the issues, or they go to counseling, therapy, and that stuff. Or they decide that we have our arguments, that's not worth us losing what we have. It's not worth it. Losing what we have over this petty shit. To be honest, most of the time. It is very petty. Now, also, the type of man that you choose. Now, I know they say about, oh, choose better, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Some of the men that you girls choose, probably they on the block, they smoking all day, they in a gangster shit, and you're like those gangster niggas. That is the problem. Right? That is a problem. Some of you really do need to choose better. Really, the harsh truth. Because y'all be like with this guy, and then twos, y'all with another one, and another one day, another one day, and another one day. It ain't cute. And I know it's gonna hurt some people's feelings because they know themselves. But I'm not coming at you personally. I'm just saying how I see it. I've seen it with multiple people. So it's not just you if you want to take it personal. But it's the truth. And like any little thing you want to break up, you want to just not talk it out and not reason your issues and just leave it like that. Y'all sometimes are too childish when it comes to relationships. Now I understand if the guy is cheating on you, disrespectful to you, and also putting his hands on you, then definitely leave. And you should never go back. If you block this nigga due to that type of shit, you should never go back to him. Ever. Ever. We need to do better in our choice of men. Okay? We need to do better. Do better. Because you're not telling me that you're going to just go ahead and be some guy on the block all day, make cheering for them, And then when they cannot feed the children, you want to come on Facebook and talk endless shit about, oh, this person not doing this for the child. You chose him. You know who he was when you met him, right? You decided to lay there and have them kids. So now you gotta deal with the shit. Is that simple? Plain and simple. Right? The man couldn't even give you 25 cents. But yet still you want to have kids for him and expect that he would be able to take care of these kids? That is selfish. When I tell people that I decide not to have kids, they're like, oh, why don't I have kids? Da, da, da. Kids are expensive. And it's a lot. And anybody that wants to ask this question should not be having kids. Because if you had a good head on your shoulders and a good thing going on, you would not want to do it either. But those that don't have a good head on their shoulders, don't have their education, don't have their shit together, they want to have kids. And then you're having them struggle. If I have kids, I do not want them to go through the same struggle that I went through. And I want them to grow up in a two-parent household. The only way that they don't grow up in a two-parent household is if this man dies or I die. That's the only way that I want it to happen. And I don't want a father who's only just present. I want one that is able to take care of it, because not just being in my child's life makes you a good parent. Okay? There are a lot of things that have to factor into being a parent. Alright? So y'all, especially elder women, y'all not working nowhere and y'all want to have kids. And y'all having a trend going and buy the market and sell. That is embarrassing. That is disgusting. Like, y'all see what your mothers went through and what you went through as a child when you were growing up with that lifestyle, and you want to put your child in that same thing. That is why we're not going anywhere. That's why people are staying in poverty, because y'all keep making children in poverty. You don't have a good shelter over your head. What you doing with a child? What are you doing with that? The child don't have good clothes on them. You don't have money for pamper. You don't have money for milk. What are you doing with child? I understand if you had a good job and you had your child and then you fall on some hard times. That I understand. But knowingly getting into a situation that you know you cannot afford, that's negligence, and that's being selfish. Having kids and you know you cannot afford them, that is being selfish. So anybody tell me that I'm selfish for not wanting to have kids, I say that's fine. You can call me selfish, okay. But I know that I want more out of life. And the children also keep you back. I don't care what nobody says. Children keep you back. When you gotta do certain stuff, you gotta make sure that your children are good first before you can do what you need to do. So you gotta wonder who going to watch these kids. And the thing is, a lot of people, the reason why they keep having kids is because they have a good support system. Because people enable your nonsense. And not every person has a good support system. Other people have to figure out who is going to watch their kids. I know I would. Because I personally like my freedom. I like getting up and just going as I please, leave the house as I please, and not have to worry about where the child wanna stay, where this, where that. Like, I ain't got time for that. Especially, I'm young. I'm not old. You need to live your life. Live your life.